Right, there we go. Hi, Sierra. How are you? Hi, Ashley from San Diego. Okay, so for those of you guys that I haven't met yet, my name is Kristie Belliston, and I am a mom of six. I have a seven. I don't know how many children I have. Too many. I have seven, and I have six grandchildren. I'm from Utah, so any Utahns in the house. I've been in Utah, born and raised my entire life. And I came from the corporate world. So I worked corporately for 18 years for the largest manufacturer of home fitness equipment in the world, which allowed me to also have the opportunity to work in television for 20 years. So I continued to work in television after I left corporate. This industry is what allowed me to walk away and have the freedom that I always dreamed of. I was living in hotels more than I was home. My kids were little at the time. They were basically being raised by babysitters and nannies. And the main reason why I'm here is because I want nothing more than to allow women to be able to be home with their families and be able to contribute to the family at the same time. So, like I said, this industry allowed me to walk away from that corporate job, and I'm here today with you. And I am just so honored and so grateful. So, here's what I want you guys to know before we begin. This is not a pressure call. This is not a sales pitch. And this definitely isn't about convincing you of anything. I don't have to. This is simply about information. Okay. So this is about understanding what Riman is, how it works, and why so many people around the world are leaning in right now. Go ahead and check out the chat. I know already on this call, we have people from all over the world. And basically, to allow me to guide you the best, just curious, what originally caught your attention? Why are you here? Was it the products? Was it the business? Was it just curiosity? Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's financial freedom. Please, if you don't mind, share in the chat. I would love to know so I know how to frame this call so I can customize this to you. And again, just thank you so much for showing up, for just giving yourself this time. Tim Herr is amazing. He's the one that introduced me to this as well, Nick. Love that man. So internally grateful because one, he got me to look at the industry, and two, that's why I'm standing here today. And again, the gratitude that I have is it's priceless, priceless. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to kick this off and we are going to get rocking and rolling. Products in alignment. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, I'm going to pull the chat back up so I can continue to read your guys' comments. Ask questions. I can see them. Okay. Organic products, freedom of time and work life. That's me. Organic products, love clean products, right? Freedom of time for work life balance. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. So here we go. I want to start right here because this matters more than people realize. Riman is not just one product. We're not even one category, you guys. Riman is an entire ecosystem. And this is important because most brands are built to sell you something, where Riman was built to support how people actually live. I'm going to say that again. Riman was built to support how people actually live. Everything inside Riman is designed around one belief, which is when you elevate the inside and the outside together, everything changes. Your skin, your energy, your confidence, and of course, yes, your income. So what you're looking at right here are our three pillars of the brand. I'm going to be going into detail of each of these on this call tonight. So again, sit back, relax, grab a notebook, grab a beverage, take some notes. So I'm going to jam pack this with a lot of great information for you to see if this is a good fit for you. So let's talk a little bit about what you're actually looking at right here first, because I like to go back to the very, very beginning. Because when people evaluate an opportunity, the company matters just as much as the products. So Riman was established in 2018. You guys, this is not a startup experiment. This is a brand that was proven first before they even launched here in North America, in the most competitive beauty market in the world, which is South Korea. We did some pretty amazing things in a very, very short amount of time. One of them was 3 billion plus in revenue. What the what? And not only that, we soared to the top and we became the number one rated K beauty brand in Korea. And we sold over 40 million bottles of just one product, which is our dermatology cream. If there's one product you need to try, it's the dermatology cream. Write that one down. Everyone needs to get that one on their skin. It's magic. Here's the thing though, people don't spend billions of dollars, you guys, on products that don't work. So right there, you already know that product's going to do wonders for your skin. Now, here's where timing comes in. North America, we launched in March of 2023. Taiwan followed, Hong Kong followed, and next Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore. We're now in the Philippines, Japan. Gosh, we're launching in, well, basically we'll be in 50 countries in the next 5 years. So we are rapidly moving into global expansion right this minute. I'm going to show you exactly where we're going here in just a little bit. But first, let's talk about our three different pillars. So each Riman brand has a signature purpose. ICD, that's going to restore your skin at a cellular level. Our Bodolab turns everyday rituals into high performance, clean self care. That's our hair care and our body care. And then we have our Lifening, which is going to strengthen your body from the inside out. We focus on beauty products, gut health, collagen. So we'll deep dive into all of these products a little bit more as well on this call. But what I want to start with is what really sets us apart, because there's a lot of Korean beauty products out there. People are looking for the best, and you guys have the best in your hands right now. We know that searches for Korean beauty are up 380% on Google. So people are searching. And so these three things, if you can remember anything from this call, it's this, is that most skincare brands do one of two things. They either have really, really pretty marketing, or they have, decent ingredients, but they never really reach the skin. But what Riman does is we've solved both problems here. Okay, so first let's talk a little bit about our Biyang pool. What is Biyang pool? Basically, it's a giant centella. So Centella asiatica is this little tiny plant. And if you're looking at the picture, you're going to see the circle with a little baby plant. That's Centella asiatica. And that in itself is known for having really high antioxidant properties, healing properties. Basically, the story behind it is that when tigers would fight and they were wounded, intuitively they would just go into this Centella asiatica, also known as tiger's grass. That's why they call it tiger's grass. And they would roll around in it because it would help to heal their wounds. Well, of course, scientists look into that and they think, okay, this plant, it has something. So Korean beauty all carries Centella asiatica. Most are in its dry, dead state, but we did something pretty remarkable. We took that plant and we just grew it different. We grew it different. We grew it in different water, better soil, and look what happened. It grew almost 6 times the size, and we gave it its own name because this is a patented plant that we own. We own, you guys, we created our own plant, and it's called Biyangpool. And so this matters because one is when you're creating your own products, which we are, you can't source this on the open market. You can't white label it and you can't recreate it. So no one is going to be able to copy what we're doing here. And what people notice immediately with our products, because we always have this in its fresh essence, never in its dry, dead state in all of our products, is they notice calmer skin, less redness, brighter tone, softer fine lines, right? No overnight miracles here, but real visible repair. They feel it within the first 24 hours. They do see a difference in 3 days. So yes, it is instant. And now let's talk about our Jeju Lava Energy Water. So this is basically most brands are going to be using purified water and they call it a day. That's dead water. Rimmon doesn't do that. This water that's used in all of our products has been naturally filtered for over 400,000 years beneath Jeju's volcanic island. It's mineral rich, it's stable, so the environment stays the same, and it's clean, which means when you put actives into it, they actually perform better. So you guys, this is why you get that beautiful, plump, glass, glowing, hydrated skin. This is why it feels different, because your skin doesn't just sit on the surface. Your skin actually holds onto it. And that's what this water does. Um, Really important to note, that we are one of very few, I want to say three companies that have access to this incredible water. So not everyone is going to have this. This is something that's unique to Riman. And then let's talk about our technology. This is the part that most brands don't talk about because they don't have it. Ingredients do not matter if they do not get absorbed. And so what Riman does is they use this nanoliposomal delivery system, which means that ingredients are encapsulated and delivered where the skin can actually use them. This is why we can say that our skin is aging backwards, that our skin is healing from deep within, and it's because of the technology. So we do something that's pretty unique to this industry, which basically is that we are vertically integrated. What does that mean? That means that we own everything, we control everything. We can control the ingredients, the science, the manufacturing, and the standards because we we have our own island. This is Jeju Island. This is Riman campus. As you can see, that here we have our wind power station. We have our Ask-based lab. This is where all of our research is. Our Jeju Lava Water Center, our Biyang Pool Lab. This is where our giant Biyang pool is grown. You're going to see a picture of it here in just a minute. Our farm, and then everything is solar powered as well. So everything's sustainable. And here's the thing, you guys, when your company can control the ingredients, the science, the manufacturing, and the standards, they don't have to cut corners. We don't have to cut corners here. This is why Riman can protect its formulations. We can maintain consistent quality throughout, and we can scale globally without any dilution. This is all the reasons why I said yes to this incredible brand. And of course, once you use the products, game over. So here's our farm. This is where we grow all of our giant Biyang pool. And this is where our ingredients come from. And so when people ask, where do the ingredients come from? We grow them ourselves. And I believe we have, I can't remember the patents because we have so many now. I want to say we have, is it 25 now? 25 patents, numerous beauty awards in the beauty industry. And again, the list just keeps growing and growing and growing with all of the awards that we're accumulating so quickly. I honestly cannot keep up. Now, something unique to what we're doing here is that Riman has its own village, and this village is for you. They've built this for our beauty planners. That's what we're called. So when you sign up, you become a beauty planner, and now you have the opportunity to earn a free trip to South Korea and get spoiled, wined, and dined, pampered, all of the things right here on Jeju Island. When I first heard about this, it didn't even sound real to me. When I heard about the giant Biyang pool and Jeju Island and this Jeju Lava Energy Water and this Riman Village, I was like, this can't be real. Like, this is too good to be true. And I'm telling you, I've been there. So I just got back last October. It was the most incredible experience ever. You get your own little villa. All the floors are heated. They have these closets where you could put your clothes in and then just set a timer for like 30 minutes. You pull them out. They're completely steamed, washed, desanitized, like all the things. But again, very high level stuff. And you get to experience that. So again, what we're doing here is very different. I'm going to play a short video for you. It's basically going to sum up everything that I just said. It's literally less than a minute. So here we go.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool. Introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju Lava Energy Water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm, Riman.
I love that. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. That's our company slogan. And so now let's dive in. Let's dive into each of our incredible categories. One of them, of course, is our ICD. This is what put us on the map. This is our crown jewel. This is basically what gives us that glow from the inside out. Most skincare sits on the surface. ICD targets the health of your skin. hydration pathways, barrier repair, and cellular nourishment. So the ingredients, the complex, you guys, the technology, this is clinical level skincare without the harshness or the downtime. And that's why people see the glow so fast. And that's why ICD became the global bestseller. So here, what you're looking at is two different skincare rituals. We have a water-based ritual, so wonderful for sensitive skin, for dehydrated skin. And then we have our advanced ritual, which is going to be available April 1st. And I just can't even express you guys how excited I am for this new formulation. Again, April 1st, advanced ritual. It's oil-based. It's going to help target fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, all of the things that we start to experience as we're aging. If you're over 50, you know what I'm talking about. And so, again, we have a ritual that's perfect for everyone. But what I do love is that both can be used across the board as well. So, I want to share my before and after. I did not realize how tired and how uneven my skin had become until I saw this before and after. This was me, the before in 2023. My skin was dull, textured, and honestly, I just felt like my skin was aging faster than I was. I started Riman with zero expectations, and 5 months later, I decided to put my before and after side by side. And this is what I saw. My skin tone evened out, the dullness lifted, the texture softened, and honestly, you guys, for the first time in years, I felt confident stepping out the door without makeup. I have never felt this confident in my skin at 52. This isn't a filter. It's not lighting. It's actually the same window, same time of day. It's simply what happens when your skin finally gets the science, the purity, and finally the consistency that it's been begging for. And um, I can now say that I'm aging backwards, and Remon did that for me. So I was a customer. I tried the products in 2023, October of 2023, and then put my before and after side by side. 5 months later, was completely blown away. And 6 months after using these products, I decided I can't not share these products. And that's when I started sharing, was May 1st of 2024. I'm now a director here with Riman. This has completely transformed my confidence, my life, of course, not just in my skin, but in my finances as well, which you guys are going to learn a little bit more about. But it's not just me. Look at these incredible results. The proof is in the results. And when you can see results like this is what makes this so, so exciting. It wasn't just me transforming so quickly when I was seeing it in my friends' faces as well. One of my dear, dear friends is on the upper left. That's Deneen. And you can see in just 9 days what her results look like. Right below is my dear friend, Amy. And she, look at that. Look at the top, look at the bottom. This was using the advanced ritual for 30 days. That's 30 days. Look at the difference in skin, the tone, the hyperpigmentation, the color, all of it. And then upper right is my dear friend Cindy, and that was 30 days after using the signature ritual. And then right below, that's also 30 days after using the signature ritual as well. These are the types of pictures that our customers send us after 30 days. And it's mind-blowing amazing to get excited with them, of course, but also just to be able to see these types of results. Usually after 3 days, I get a text message that says, "What is this voodoo magic? My skin has never felt this good or looked this good before." And you guys, that's what we get. We have gold in our hands. We have something that we know can transform people's faces, and it's just getting them on their skin. That's it. The products do the selling for you. The products really do the work. It's just getting the products on people's skin. And we're not stopping there. We also have incredible product releases that are still ongoing right now. And one of them that's new is our ICD makeup. So this is clean colored cosmetics, but this is basically skincare in disguise. So it's infused with skincare, and it just gives our skin everything that it gets from our skincare. But now, of course, we can enhance our face with color as well. This truly, you guys, feels like you're wearing a filter in real life. Isn't the ICD makeup amazing, Ashley? Yes. So everything I have on my face right now is Rimmon, except for my mascara, which is coming soon. I can't wait for the mascara. Can't wait for the eyebrow, all the things. But for now, on my cheeks is our lip butters. On my lips is the lip butter. And then, of course, my face has the ICD cushion. I'm natural beige in the winter, and then I'm tan in the summer. And as you can see, it's like a 3D. So when I'm turning and the light's hitting my skin, it almost reflects and bounces off the skin. And so, therefore, this is what gives you that filter type of look. So, like if you're basically anytime that the light hits your face, it's just going to give this beautiful, luminous, um, filter-free type of a look. And so you can wear less as well. But again, I love knowing that it's clean, color cosmetics on my face, and that my skin is actually improving when I wear makeup. So now we're going to move to another category. This one right here. I didn't even know. I knew I love the skincare. I was using the skincare. I was, as you saw, seeing great results. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go all in here. And I found that we had hair care and we had body care. And I was completely blown away because, of course, you want to try everything. So after one wash of the hair care, my hair immediately felt like baby girl hair. You know, when you're young and your hair is just like super, like kind of like soft and bouncy. That's what I experienced after one wash, and that's what we hear time and time again. And so, what I what I want to talk more about, because you guys can read all of the things about the hair care and about the body care, but it's just what it's done for women's confidence. And I want to show you versus telling you. So here's the results that I love seeing is I love seeing the hair growth. I love seeing the health of the hair transform and change because this gets me really, really excited about using the products even more. Pictures do not lie. So our Desert Cola hair care reduces scalp oiliness by 83%. You guys, this is after one wash. One wash. It increases hydration by 29% after one wash. It boosts elasticity by 20%. Again, after one use. And basically, what this means for you is healthier hair that feels lighter, softer, and more manageable. It's not just about clean hair, it's about transforming your scalp and your strands from the inside out. It is scalp care. When people struggle with hair loss, when people are struggling with dry hair or damaged hair, they focus so much on the hair. And I didn't know this until I came here, that it's not necessarily that shouldn't be the focus needs to be on the scalp. It's scalp care. If you can get the scalp healthy, then everything else starts to fall into place. And so I'm going to go back to this really, really quick because we do have incredible body care products as well. Our body care has hydrocollagen 3 in it, which is hyaluronic acid and collagen all in one. And so it's going to help with crepey skin. It's going to, again, just like our skincare products, it's going to help to repair, not just maintain. I'm not here to maintain. I want my skin to look better. I want it to get better with use. And that's what these products are able to do. We're going to dive into now our lightening products, and this is where real beauty starts on the inside. So we have the wellness, of course, is the foundation, but we all probably heard a lot about gut health. And when your gut is supported, your skin, your energy, and your immunity just thanks you, right? And so what I like to do is I like to take the Deep Talk Plus in the morning because that's it's going to help suppress your appetite. It's going to give you energy, and you're going to have the rely it's it you're going to have the peace of mind of knowing that you're going to be regular. Your system is now going to be working the way that it's supposed to work, keeping you regular daily. And that was something that, of course, I was looking for. It's something that I've always struggled with, especially when I travel. So Deep Talk Plus is my new best friend. And then we have our Beauty Collagen EX. It's delicious. Here's what I love about something that tastes this good. When it tastes this good, you're going to look forward to it. You're going to be consistent. And when you're consistent, that's where it becomes powerful because this is where you're going to start to see the effects of our beauty collagen. It also has the collagen that you need to be taking. It has low molecular collagen peptides. That's in liquid form. So your body's going to be able to absorb it fully. And then, of course, you're going to get the results that we're looking for, which is stronger hair, stronger nails, better skin, all the things. Okay. We've just now covered all of the products. If you guys have any additional questions about the products, please pop them into the chat. I can see the chat clearly and I will answer them live on this call. Now we're going to pivot a little bit and we're going to start talking about the compensation plan. This is how you're able to earn by sharing what you already love. You're doing this already. Let me ask you guys a question actually. How many of you share things that you love with your friends? Netflix series, shoes, lipstick, purses, clothes, recipes, workouts. If you do, just put me into the chat. Also, kind of checking in to see who's paying attention. Are you still with me? I hope you're still with me here. Me. Okay. Yes, Sierra. So this was one of the things that opened my mind to this industry was this one sentence is, do you share the things that you love with people? And of course, I was like you, Deborah and Nellie and Marie. I was just like you. The answer was yes. And so, because my answer was yes, that was the aha moment that I needed to know that, okay, I'm doing this already, but now I can finally get compensated for it. So let's talk a little bit about how we do that here. So first, I want to just briefly compare a traditional supply chain with Riman's direct sales model. Traditional retail basically forces you to pay for five middlemen. Riman is going to remove all of that. Your customers get luxury formulations at better value, and you earn what the middleman would have. So we're going to replace all that. We're going to replace it with you. It's simple, it's fair, and it's built for anyone who wants control over their income. You get to pick and choose which channel that you want to share. It could be how you're sharing already. So continue doing what feels comfortable for you. It could be maybe retail shops. My mom owns a hair salon. So of course, she was the first person that I gifted her the advanced Riman ritual, the old formulation, and didn't say a word. I just gave her the gift for Mother's Day to try. She texted me the next day and she goes, "What is this?" My mom is bougie. She will spend $300 on an eye cream. So I didn't plant any seeds. I just gifted her it, wanted to know so then I told her their shampoo and conditioner. She completely replaced all of her professional grade shampoo and conditioners with our Riman shampoo and conditioner. And so you guys have so many opportunities to get not only into, of course, online free marketing, but also into retail shops as well. Med spas. People love these products. They're looking for Korean beauty because they know it's trending. And again, you guys have it. Okay. And of course, your customers get rewarded as well. In fact, with our new enhancements to our compensation plan, VIP customers can now earn up to 20% savings. So yes, your customers are going to be able to earn up to 20% savings when they shop with you, which is pretty cool. All right, so this one right here, I don't want you to get too overwhelmed. I'm going to simplify this one because I know that this slide can feel a little overwhelming when you're looking at it, but here's the truth. This is basically the simple framework that allows regular people just like you and I to build extraordinary income. And that's what this compensation is for. If you are here for freedom, if you're here for financial freedom, this compensation plan is built to help you get that. So you don't have to know all of this to start. I didn't know anything. I learned as I went. And what matters today is knowing that your effort is always going to be rewarded and your income is never capped here. Okay, so let's just start with a planner. Everybody starts in the same place. We all start the same. So we start as what's called a beauty planner or a planner. Okay. So women beauty planner, men planner, and or affiliate, whatever name feels familiar to you. We start at 10%. You're not going to stay here for very long. You're going to move up pretty quick. So as you are sharing these products, you're purchasing these products, your purchases count towards growth as well. You're going to naturally start to organically move up. And then the next rank is manager. Now you've unlocked 20 to 30% commission. As you can see, you're also getting paid on two levels. And then moving up to senior manager. Now you're making 30 to 40% commission, and now you're getting paid on four levels. But here's the thing that I want you to pay attention to. Planner, manager, senior manager, when you hit those ranks, you are locked in for life. You never lose them. Never, ever, ever. You could disappear for a year and then come back, and you're still going to be able to earn at 30 to 40% when you hit that senior manager. Okay. So, which is a really, really big deal. We have people making a lot of money working this business just as an affiliate without team building. And that's what the structure is made for. We have an incredible affiliate program. And then, of course, we have a great compensation plan for those of you guys that are looking at this to build a team. So, let's talk a little bit about that. Team leader is where the impact income really starts to show up. And so, at team leader, you're going to unlock 40 to 50%. And as you can see, you're also getting paid 6 levels deep. Now, I'm going to pause on this one for just a little bit because there's something else that I want you to note. There is no risk with Riman. It's $20 a year to get started. That's it. Not a month, $20 a year to get started. We use what's called rolling volume. What does that mean? You get to use your first 3 months of volume towards your first 3 ranks and 5 months of rolling volume towards team leader. So you never start over, you never start at zero. Each month is going to spill into the next. So all of these, you guys, reasons are the reasons why I said yes to Remon. There's no requirement for you to be on auto ship or subscription here. Our products are that good. We don't need you to be. Okay, so there's no additional cost there. Basically, it's products that you would be purchasing already. We're already purchasing hair care products, skin care products, body care products. You're already doing that. So now your purchases are going to count towards your rank plus you're going to get paid on your purchases plus you also are going to earn free products off of your purchases as well. So it's really a no-brainer where if you are here and you're just wanting to buy product for yourself, as you can see what the benefits are going to be here. Now, we're also going to make sure that we're going to give you additional bonuses here as well. And this is our leadership match bonus. Basically, this equals legacy wealth, wealth that you can hand down generations to come. This is where the serious income kicks in. Once you hit team leader, you're going to unlock a 40% match on your first generation up to 6 generations deep as you rank up. And the duplication is going to pay you over and over again, not just once, over and over and over again. When people say, I want to make an impact in my life and I want to make an impact in other people's lives, if you are someone that wants to not just change your life, but you want to help others, this is where you want to be. So the goal is team leader. Okay. So this is where your business truly does become a legacy. Okay. So that's brief. That's a brief hit on the compensation plan. If you want a more in-depth video, please reach out to the person that invited you here and they will send you an in-depth compensation breakdown. So if you want to know all the things. Okay. So I love events. Events is what takes everything from your head and basically moves it into your heart. And so when we're looking at Riman, we have events all over the world. But right now, as I'm speaking to those of you guys that are in North America, we do events every 6 months here, most once a year. Why do we do events every 6 months? Because we know how powerful events are. This is where your confidence gets built. This is where your belief gets transferred. This is where future leaders get born. So if you want to go fast, of course, yes, go alone. But if you want to go far, you definitely want to plug into this. And our next convention is coming right up, and it is at the MGM Grand. It's in August. It's 7th through the 9th. Put this on your calendar right now, today. Make it a goal to be here because I'm going to tell you right now, one is that you're going to be completely in the know of everything that's going on. Two is what I see when people attend these type of events is their business explodes and they add zeros to their paycheck. And that's what we see every single time. Okay. So screenshot this, write this down. But you definitely want to make sure that you are in the room because the room is where magic happens. You got your ticket, Ashley. So did I. I got 10. I got 10 tickets. So we're going to talk now a little bit about additional ways that you guys can get started. So starter kits are magic. And at this point in the presentation, the only real question becomes, how do you get started? How do you get started? And we've made this incredibly simple for you. You start by paying $20. That gets you started, and it's only $20 a year. You are now an affiliate. You are now an affiliate that has access to your own website built for you, your own back office built for you, all of your marketing materials made for you. Every single thing that you need for your business is already done. for $20 a year. Now, the second step, of course, is we need to be the product of the product. So that's what these starter kits are. They're designed to do two things: give you the full product experience and give you everything that you need to begin sharing right away. The psychology behind this is, you guys, people don't confidently recommend something they haven't experienced themselves. And so this is why we need to be the product of the product. We need to use the products. There's no big barrier of entry here. As I just said, again, no subscriptions and no monthly website fee. So this really comes down to how serious you are at positioning yourself. I'm going to tell you what I did. So after 6 months of watching this company, watching closely and really seeing, is this the right fit for me? And of course, the answer was yes. May 1st, 2024, I launched my business. And the one thing that I said to my mentor who introduced me here to Riman, which was Mr. Timothy Hers, I said, all I ask is that you do one thing for me. And that's make sure that I don't leave money on the table. I don't want to miss out on where I could be making more money. And he said, okay, well, then let's get you to manager before you launch your business. Okay, what do I need to do? He said, you need to pick up 2 of the starter kit premiums. Done. Done. So being coachable, that was number 1. So I knew I needed the product anyway. I wanted all the product. I needed the product anyway. I was able to do that. I picked up 2 of the starter kit premiums. That got me to manager before I launched my business. What did I just do? I just now tripled my income. I went from making 10% commission to 20 to 30% commission before I launched my business. Then I launched. When I launched my business, that launch took me to senior manager day 2. So now I'm senior manager day 2, and then team leader 3 weeks in. First month's paycheck was 5 figures. So that's not for everyone, but I like to share what I did for those that are looking at this and they're looking at it as a business, and you're like me and you don't want to leave money on the table. Okay. You get to pick 4 of these packs up within your first 30 days. So after you sign up, you can pick 4, you can pick 1, but the maximum is 4. Once your 30 days are up, you will no longer have access to these. They will disappear. These have tremendous value and they come with a lot of free product. So super, super important to be able just to get the product on your skin first, create your story, create your testimonial around them. And you can start with the small experience the products first. And then within your first 30 days, you can decide to build bigger if you want to. It's really up to you. You get to customize this. Okay, we've got a new subscribe and save. And so we just introduced this at convention last month. And this replaces our old auto ship. But what's really, really cool about this is that this is how customers can now save up to 20% on their products. And so can you. So 20%, take a picture of this. This is going to give you the full breakdown of exactly how you are, if you want, there's no requirement, but if you want to be on subscribe and save, you are going to be able to save even more than you already do. Okay, 50 countries in the next 5 years. This is a really, really big deal. And the reason why we're doing this is it's definitely intentional. It's intentional global positioning. Why? We know the Korean beauty industry it's taking off. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, Korean beauty is everywhere. And the reason is because people are finally done with products that don't work. Koreans have got it figured out. They have the technology, they have the science. And of course, as you saw with Riman, we've taken it to a whole other level. And so we want to make sure that we are first in every single country. And this is why we are moving so fast. So first movers advantage is a thing. You guys that are on this call right now, you're in early. You're in first. You get to be first, and you get to have the rare opportunities that are in place when you are first. So remember, you don't need to build this everywhere. You basically need to build it where you are, but you never know when your friend has a friend who has a friend who has a friend that's from Japan or Australia or Thailand or Italy or Spain. And the next thing you know, you have a global business, right? So very, very exciting time where you now have a huge opportunity to have a global business immediately. So this is so much bigger, you guys, than skincare. is so much bigger than a side hustle or a side business. This truly is a global movement. And what we've done is we have partnered with world-class formulators. Every single thing that we do is intentional. People want clean beauty. They want results and they want community. And we are perfectly positioned to lead in this shift. So when we say Riman is building a global luxury brand, we mean it, and it's who we partner with. So here just gives you a kind of a little sneak peek of some of the iconic brands and also agencies that we work with. So one of them is Pentagram. Pentagram, you guys can write that down, Google it, is basically a design powerhouse trusted by Tiffany & Co., the Ritz-Carlton, Lululemon, Saks Fifth Avenue, Rolls-Royce. And guess what? They chose us. Brands obsess over being able to work with Pentagram, and Pentagram chose Riman. Why? Because Riman isn't another skincare startup. We are a premium, vertically integrated beauty house building a global footprint. And basically, the caliber of our partnership reflects the caliber of our future. You guys are going to be able to share this with confidence in knowing that you have a luxury brand at an affordable price that people are looking for. Okay, we do really, really fun things here, and we've got some incredible systems where you could just plug into. One of them is we love to reward and we love to have fun here. So if you guys like to party and you like to have a lot of fun, I do, you are going to love being a part of this incredible team. We are Team 1%, and we have a K-pop-up party challenge that we have going on right now where you can earn over $3,000 in cash and prizes. Everybody can. And so you'll learn a little bit more about that as you partner with us. But again, we want to have a lot of fun here with you. We want to partner with you. We want to make sure that you guys are just poured into with mentorship and knowledge and every single thing that you need to help you grow your business. And so we have all of these incredible lives that we have going on. They're really, really short, but again, it's a great way that you guys can plug into your business. Part of our simple system here is that we have an orientation every Tuesday. So after you sign up as a beauty planner, this would be your first step. Your first step is to attend orientation. We have recordings too if you can't attend live. They're every single Tuesday, and they are fantastic in helping set you up for success. We give you a tour of your back office so you know where everything is, you know where your links are that you're going to share with your friends, how you're going to earn. And then we also give you a really great senior manager game plan as well. And then on Thursdays, we have another opportunity call like this. This one's company wide. And so you get to, again, hear from great speakers and presenters, and you're going to learn something new every single time you attend. I know that for me, when I first started, I attended about 4 of those because I learned something new every time. And I still like to pop on these opportunity calls just to continue to learn as well. And so that's this Thursday. Bring a friend, and you're already growing your business. And so this is the part, you guys, where most companies will try to convince you, but that's not, again, what this call is. You're here because something is already clicked, right? And it wasn't just the products, not just the opportunity, but maybe it was the feeling, because that's what it was for me. The feeling that you're early, because you are, right? That you finally found something that makes sense, because this does. So this isn't about chasing, this is about alignment. And you just joined a standard. And it's a standard of what you put on your skin, a standard for how you build, a standard for who you become in the process. And I am just so honored to be able to be the first to welcome you to the Riman family. And I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to celebrate all of your success. All of us here cannot wait to celebrate you and your success here and what it's going to do for you and your family and your future and your freedom. Because really, at the end of the day, that's why we're all here, is we're just wanting more financial freedom. We're wanting more peace in our life. And I'm here to tell you that that's what this has done for me and my family and for future generations to come. And if I can do it, you can do it. Because if anybody can do it, we can all do it, right? So again, welcome. Riman is different, a difference that you will love, and you've just found your new home and your new family. You guys have a great night, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody.